Hey everybody, it's me, Gary, and it's been a while since I've made a video. Um, the last time you saw me, I was at Disney World, at the Walt Disney World Resort. Um, and that was back in the beginning of March. Now, I'm not taking responsibility for this, but I left Disney World and 2 weeks later it closed. I, I have nothing to do. COVID-19, baby. It had nothing to do with me. Um, so yeah. Anyway, it's been tough. We've all had it tough. I don't mean really tough for me. I just mean in general. Um, I've got a vlog, a YouTube channel called Traveling with Gary, and well, I haven't been doing much traveling. Yes, I did go back see my parents for a while, but I'll be putting that on another video later down the road. Um, I wanted to say, hey, I'm alive. I'm here. Um, I've got a new camera. You're looking at me through the lens of the Sony ZV-1. I'm loving this thing. It's really lightweight. I can't wait to take it into the parks. As I'm a huge Disney fan, enthusiast. All that. I'm an annual pass holder. Um, I work full time for SeaWorld as well. And I'm also a travel advisor for the Denville Travel Company in Denville, New Jersey. I'm doing that. So theme parks are my life. Through Denville, I can help you plan a trip. Disney, Disneyland, Disney World, any of the Disney parks, Disney Cruise Line, Adventures by Disney, Alani in Hawaii. We can, we can work on a trip together for Universal Studios, Hollywood and Orlando. Uh, and the SeaWorld. Theme parks are my life. 25 years in the theme park industry. Ahead of that, I was in opera. Um, no, I did not sing. Um, but yeah, looking at things now, I'm thinking about so let's get out there. Let's see the world again. We've all been cooped up. We've been quarantined. We still are. We're still going through the first wave of COVID-19. So, maybe you're not ready to get out there yet. I don't blame you. But let's start thinking about it. Let's start dreaming about a trip. Let's start fantasizing. What would we love to do? What would we love to see? I don't know about you guys, but planning a trip is half the fun for me. So I'd love to help you. I'm just, with everything going on, you get cooped up in the house, the apartment, whatnot, and if you're like me, it can get you down. Sometimes you figure out, try to figure out what can I do to brighten things up. Well, planning a trip, thinking about a trip, thinking about what could be is a great way to do things. I am always looking for the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm a person who I really need something to look forward to. I've got my job. I love my job. But I still, on top of that, what's next? When's my next trip? What am I going to do on that trip? Things like that. So I'm just here to tell you I'm back, baby. And I am going to be making more videos, even if we're just traveling with Gary locally. In the area of Pennsylvania that I live in, I can be showing you where Washington crossed the Delaware. Valley Forge is not too far from here. We could go see where Benjamin Franklin flew the kite, with the key on it in the lightning storm. Things like that around here. We even have, in this area, Walt Disney Elementary School. This is an elementary school that's local to here, and I think I have the story right. When it was built, way back, not way back, but I think it was in the late 50s, early 60s. When it was built, the school board asked children and their families, who would you like to dedicate it to? Would you like to name it after someone? And as I believe the story goes, they all wanted Walt Disney. So it became Walt Disney Elementary. So for the dedication, of course, being very polite and all, they sent a letter to Walt and asked if it was okay for them to name the school in honor of him and all that, and to dedicate it, and courteously invite him to come. Well, he took them up on the invitation, and he came to this area. He was there for the dedication of that school, and so maybe we'll go check it out. There's been some other vloggers that have done that. I tell you what, I am liking this new camera. You'll have to let me know how it is. Leave a comment below and let me know if you can hear me okay, if you can see me just fine. So yeah, today is July 29th, 2020. Where I work here in Langhorne, Pennsylvania. I told you part of SeaWorld. Well, I work for a small park. You may have heard it, called Sesame Place. If you follow me, you know about Sesame Place. And Sesame Place is now open on weekends. And, the entire theme park environment is different. And it's different in a good way. I mean, it's still trying, we're still trying to bring you the magic. We're still trying to bring you the imagination, the entertainment value and everything, while keeping you safe as well. There is social distancing active in the park. Everyone wears a mask, guests, team members, everyone. You can check out Sesame Place at sesameplace.com. It's everything, all the theme parks are doing it, all the amusement parks are doing it. It being the awareness of COVID-19 and its effect on society. And just what we have to do to have a good time with our families and friends in this environment, and the safety measures we take. So I don't want to get all preachy about that. Every once in a while I'll be saying more about it, but I'm here at home today enjoying a lovely day, and I just felt it was time to get back out there and say hi to everybody. And I'm going to try to come up with at least some kind of I'll have a video for you maybe every day, every other day. We're just going to ease back into it. And I would love to hear from you and tell me, what would you like to see? What would you like to do? I also, for traveling with Gary, by the way, I also managed to I have a new car, so we're going to be taking that around. I call it Blue. If you look at it though, and I'll show you, I'll introduce you to Blue later. But Blue's actually white. But Blue is named after the Blue Monorail. And it'll make sense when you see it. Blue is a hybrid, so I'm very excited about that. Um, yeah, so I would love to hear from you. You can reach me through on Facebook, where Disney Travels with Gary. I'm still trying to change that over to just Traveling with Gary, but my Facebook is Disney Travels with Gary. My Instagram is Traveling with Gary. My Twitter is Traveling with Gary. And of course, my YouTube page or my YouTube channel is Traveling with Gary. And of course, www.travelingwithgary.com can connect you to all of that. And I'm reworking the website right now, so bear with me on that. But yeah, we're just trying to get everything back together, get up and running, and let's continue our lives and in the best way we can. And if we can dream it, we can do it. And with that, I'm gonna say, see you later, friends. Bye bye.